How's everybody doing? I just got home, and I know this is really late, but there's not a show tonight. There's not a movie, Chiller Night Theater, so I guess we could, there's no rush. But anyways, I wanted to get home so I could, just spend a little bit of time with you guys and let you know what's going on. In the meantime, let me get on here and share this real quick. Here we go. Good evening. Oh geez, I'm getting a lot. Lisa Ann says hello. Tracy says hello. Hey, Lisa Ann. Porta. Terrence says, well, look who the cat dragging. You know. Tracy's nice hairdo, yeah. I can imagine. Oh my. Okay, now let me save this, or share it real quick. And then we'll do some type of show. It won't be the regular pre-show, but it'll be something. I just got home. I've been working all day on the escape room. So let me go down here and share this, and then we'll get things going. Should just be a moment. Share it to a group. We'll share it to Chiller Night, the Chiller Night Facebook page. All right, I think we're good. Renee says, yo, sup horror and sci-fi fam. Deborah McCall says, hello, chiller thrillers. Tracy says, cut a tree down, doze in. What? Okay. Terrence says, Renee, Tracy, Porta, greetings. All right. Now, just to make this, I don't know, official? I don't know. Kick it off with the opening. Here we go. Hey everybody, this is Bryan Hogue. Welcome to the, I'll call it the pre-show tonight, even though there's no after show. There's no Chiller Night Theater on tonight. Stream TV is still in the middle of moving. Now, here's what happened. I was sent a code or something that I could try to put a show on online, but I just had no time because I work. I work, and then after work, I take a drive that takes about 45 minutes to get one way to get to where I'm going to work on the escape room. I work on that. I get home at night, and that's my day. So I've been doing that throughout the week. Maybe I can try to take a day. If it looks like Stream TV won't be back up by next week, maybe I can do something like that. I don't know if I'll have time. I guess that's the thing. I'm trying. John says he may be late, but better late than never. It's time for Chiller Night Pre-Show. This is Crozak the Grand, and he's our host, Bryan Hogue. Well, thank you, John. Crozak the Grand. Terrence says, Renee, the horror host you were thinking of a few weeks ago was the sinister minister. Let's see, some folks saying hello to each other. John says, screen freeze. Screen freeze? Did it freeze? I hope not. Renee, yeah, that's him. I love Sinister Minister. He freaking rocks. Thank you, Terrence. And then Tracy says, more weed chopping tomorrow. All right. Chop that weed. All right. So, yeah, I just didn't get to, I'm hoping next Saturday. Maybe they'll have everything reconnected and there's a way to get the show on. I got up this morning and I've been going all day just working on the escape room. So trying to get that up and running. After tomorrow, I'll be, actually after this whole week coming up, I'll be in a pretty good place with it. So I'm kind of excited. As of today's really the first day that I really loved where I was at. Before I'm just like, building and henpecking away at it. But today I made a lot of progress, and I actually just I was kind of losing track of the time, but I was trying to get out of there at a time where I could get home to do this. But so I'm glad that the ones who are on here because I made a post because I didn't think I was going to get home on time. Well, I didn't. So Kevin says, hi, my classic horror friend Kevin here. Tara Vincent is presented Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy. All right. Well, thanks, Kevin. Thanks for joining us. I hope things are well for you. And Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy. That's a fun one. Let's see. Terrence says, good evening, Kevin. Michelle gives me a little wave from the grave. John says, new teaser trailers for Black Adam and the new Predator movie called Prey popped up this week. Did anyone else get to see them? I have not. I have not seen that. I almost, it was kind of later at night. I'm sorry, I'm tired. But I almost rewatched Shazam. Because I did think it was a fun movie. But I am interested to see Black Adam. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with Dwayne Johnson playing that character. The new Predator movie called Prey. I didn't know they were making a new Predator. So, hey, check this out. I have a Dark Domain haunted house shirt on, and the letters are green, so they're not showing up. Isn't that kind of cool? Look at that. Got something groovy going on here. Tracy says, I ain't afraid of no mummy. Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of slow, aren't they? Kind of slow, lumbering. But if they get their hands on you, oh boy, you're done. Terrence says, I saw the trailer for the new Beavis and Butthead movie. I knew nothing about a new Beavis and Butthead movie. Are they really making a new Beavis and Butthead movie? That's kind of funny. Oh, well. Yeah, I have nothing other than, I did have time. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. That's horrible. That's a horrible host. Bad host. But, yeah, I just got up. I've been kind of at it nonstop, working on this thing. Trying to get it up. You know what I'm trying to do is get this. I would love to have the grand opening a month from today for the escape room, for the Chiller Night escape experience at the Cranberry Mall in Venango County, Pennsylvania. I'd love to have this up and running 1 month from today. July 11th, I'd like to be my grand opening. So we'll see. I think I can do it. Kevin says, looking forward to the new film of the Munsters. Yeah, the Rob Zombie movie. I wonder if that'll be any good. Sure, it'll be a fun one to watch. Tracy said, acid does it. Oh, with the weeds? Kills the weeds, does it? Brian says, hello, everyone. Hey, Brian, thanks for joining us. Yeah, now, for those who are just coming on here, I was 20 minutes late because, and I didn't even think I was going to have a pre-show, and I posted that, sorry, folks, there'll be no pre-show tonight, just because I didn't think I was going to make it back in time. I was working on the escape room. I wonder if, what will this do if I do that? Took away all the, I'll put something back. What's this one do? Ah, that's the one I wanted with the Chiller Night, the new revised website. So if you go to chillernight.com, that's the new. I looked over there and saw Chiller Night Theater, and I thought, whoa, that's the old website. I got to put the new one up there. So check out the new one if you haven't seen that yet. And like I said, update for the Chiller Night Escape Experience. My first escape room will be Zombie Outbreak. So that will be, fingers crossed, I'm working on it, hopefully 1 month from today. So we will see. I'm hoping that that's what happens. Look at that, I didn't even get a Boba Fett put up here, or the martini with the eyeball. I don't even have a prop. I don't even have a prop. But no, I just got home. I just ran into the house. So, all right. Let's see. Renee writes, Munsters, Addams Family. Munsters, Addams Family. Which do you prefer? I always preferred I like them both, but I guess I kind of like the Munsters. I was a little bit more prone to watch the Munsters. Not that I would turn down watching the Addams Family, but I guess that was my preference when I was a kid. Terrence says, yes, it's called Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. Streams either later this month or next on Paramount Plus. Okay. I had no idea. When in the world, when was the last time there's been a Beavis and Butthead anything? I'm not, no, I think 90s. I don't know. Is there anything more current than that? I could be way off. I never really watched Beavis and Butthead. I'm aware of what that is. I've seen some of the, snippets from it. But Brad says, it's a Chill Night pre-show of Bryan Hogue starring Bryan Hogue. And now, fashionably late, here's Brian. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Since there's no Chill Night Theater, my best pick a choice, The Horror Express, Silent Night, Bloody Night, and Chiller Night Theater's version of Frankenstein. And we have to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Nosferatu. Wow, those are all great picks. I do say so myself, and I'm sure Jack Shadow would wholeheartedly agree. Seeing how he's hosting all those in these versions here. So, yeah, good selections there. Brad says, anyways, we have to get the theater out. One of the Chiller Night? Yeah, you know why I did that? I just figured I'd make, Chiller Night Theater just started out as, the show, of course, but now Chiller Night is more of a, brand, I guess. In my own little way, I'm trying to make it into that, where it kind of, like an umbrella, I'm thinking Raccoon City and Resident Evil, but an umbrella over everything that I'm trying to do. Chiller Night, the haunted house, the escape rooms, the show, of course, Chiller Night Theater, and just everything. So everything that I do. I tell you what, I am a happy man today. I am tired, but wow, I just, such a productive day. It was just so nice to get in there and work. And Ava's brother, Robert, if you happen to see this, Robert Nurse, and your son Garrett, my nephew, of course. They came out and helped me get some wall panels that I needed, so they were able to help me with their trailer. get that to the store. So much appreciated. My truck is still being repaired. I did get word yesterday that the parts have arrived, so I don't know. We'll see. But that really helped out. Other than that, and then they helped me bring the panels in, and then the rest of the day I was just working by myself. There's a disadvantage to that. Obviously, you only have 2 sets of hands, most of us, and unless Glam Fangs is here. Glam on here tonight? I don't see her, but the advantage is, at least for me, there's part of me that I love working by myself, unless it's a partner who is going to be there and we're just cranking it out. We get this thing up and running. Otherwise, I don't know. I just had a good work day today, and I anticipate having a good work day tomorrow. I'm excited. I feel like Dr. Frankenstein when I'm building the haunted houses, or now doing the escape room business. This is the first of other escape rooms that I'll have in there. So just thought I'd share that. Let's see. Sharon says, I prefer the Addams Family, but Munsters was good as well. Yes. Tracy liked both. I hear you there. Terrence says, season 8 of Beavis and Butthead aired in 2011, 11 years ago. Did it really? I would not have guessed that. I absolutely would not have guessed it went all the way up until 2011? I thought that stuff was on in the early 90s. That's where I'm totally, well, I didn't watch it, but I mean, again, I was aware of it. I thought it was a funny idea, but I didn't watch it. But I just had this idea in my head. I thought this was back in the 90s. Unless they took a big gap of time off, and then, I don't know. You tell me. Whoever watches this, I must know. Inform me. I'm uninformed. Renee says, awesome live Saturday horror sci-fi pre-show. Yeah, I made it. I mean, I made it like 20 minutes late, but like I said, I mean, there's no movie on at 9, so Tom says, what's wrong with my truck? Oh gosh, my mind just went blank. Rear differentials went out, and tires locked up. That's the second truck I've had to where that's happened. But they just got the parts in Friday. I was told, so I want to get that back. I get stuff I could be lugging back and forth. Now's the time I really need my truck. So thanks for joining us tonight, Tom. And by the way, I posted that again. I posted, I didn't think I was going to have this tonight. I was trying to get back here, but I just didn't think I was going to do it. Brad says, you said that the 1910s Frankenstein and Nosferatu was one of your guinea pigs. Where did you get the music from those 2 silent films anyways? Those were just the ones that I downloaded with that music. I didn't add that music on there. Terrence says, Tom, what's up? What's up, Tom? Victor says, hello, everyone. Hey, Victor, thanks for joining us. Tracy says, what's up? The moon. The moon is up. All right. Terrence says, after getting canceled in the 90s, aha, here we go. They rebooted it in 2011 for one more season. But instead of watching only music videos, they watch reality like Jersey Shore. No, reality TV like Jersey Shore. Aha! So it's kind of like the X-Files. They took a big gap of time off in between, and they're picked up, again with the season. So I don't know if that show's still on. I know they came back and did like 1 or 2 more seasons, right? Which I thought was pretty cool. I love that show. I was a big X-File fan back in the 90s. And when did that go out? I don't know. My mind, it's hard for me to remember this stuff. Was it late 90s? Was it early 2000s? I really get confused when we're talking about stuff like that. But I know when I lived in Pittsburgh, that's the kind of the time frame I'm using here. I was like every Sunday night I would watch, my TV lineup, and I don't know the order of them. I just know that there was Family Guy, there was King of the Hill, there was The Simpsons, and there was X Files. So those were like that was I just thought Sunday night was the greatest night for watching TV back then, 20 some years ago. Um, Terrence says, yeah, X Files did 2 seasons in 2016 and 2017. Aha, interesting. Porta says, Day of the Dead, 1985, starring daughter of Bill Cardell, Laurie Cardell. A small group of scientists and military personnel dwelling in an underground bunker in Florida. Yes. Oh, I still have the escape thing up there. I'm sorry. Bill Cardell told me that Tom Savini was trying to get Bill to be in that movie, and he didn't want to do it because he wanted Laurie to just have the whole spotlight, which was pretty cool because I think he's kind of right though. Even though she did a great job, I think that the word of him being in it would have kind of overshadowed. I don't know if it overshadowed her, but Bill was such a big popular personality in Pittsburgh, and with this particular genre with the George Romero movies. Um, I don't know. I think he did the right thing, staying out of it. So let's see. Even though it would have been neat, I totally understand. Him being the dad that he was. No, let my daughter. This is her moment to shine. So you can't fault him there. Um, Roger gives a pretty funky looking little picture there. All right, Roger. I don't even know how to. Some kind of blue zombie with a green mohawk. All right, I'm digging it. Terrence says, "Whoa, I didn't know Chili Billy's daughter was in Day of the Dead." Cool. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Laurie Cordell. She was in that, and she plays the main character. So you know what? You guys just reminded me of something. I saw, and I don't know what this was. I just saw a real late one. I was like, am I seeing this right? I think, unless this was just a fan, not a fan thing, but maybe just for the fun of it, there was a trailer with the characters from Day of the Dead just recently, like on YouTube. And I don't know if they're doing like a sequel to that with Laurie Cardell and the other characters. I can't think of the names of the actors now off the top of my head, but it looked to me. I mean, the trailer was saying that this little group is going to be in this movie, but I don't know if that was just for fun, like, or not. I don't know enough about it, but you guys kind of reminded me of that. Should I look it up? I don't know. Why not? Let's see here. Hopefully I don't get booted off of Restream. Day of the Dead sequel. Let's see. Okay. The unofficial sequel looks like it will have some of Romero's past survivors involved. Image via United Film Distribution Company, a new teaser for Night of the Living Dead 2. Is that what they're calling it? Hints hints that Laurie Cordell, Terry Alexander, and Jarlath Conroy, 3 survivors from George Romero's Day of the Dead, will be returning for the unofficial sequel. Night of the Living Dead 2 teaser hints a return. Is this real? Like, I don't know. I don't know if this is a real thing or not. But I did see this. Boy, if I could, I'll tell you what. Next week, I'll get the trailer. I'll get the trailer and show that. I'm kind of afraid to try to put it up here now and get bumped off of here. I guess they're calling it the new Night of the Living Dead 2. All right. I would think that it would be Day of the Dead 2, but now look, I'm going to try to save this picture and then put it up here for you guys. I remember trying this once and I got disconnected accidentally from Restream, so fingers crossed. Night of the Living Dead 2. Is it? I just wanted a picture. Wait a minute. Save image. We're gonna get this, folks. Aha! Here we go. All right, I think we got it. Now. Hold on. Give me a moment. We're going to get it. I think it's going to work. Now you check this out. And I don't know if this is real, but I think it would be kind of cool if it were. Let's see here. Sorry this is taking so long. I don't normally do this, so I'm always afraid I'm going to get booted off. Here we go. Here we go. Right there, the 3 survivors from Day of the Dead from 1985. Apparently are in a movie, or will be in a movie, called Night of the Living Dead 2. I don't know if this is real, but I did see a trailer. I saw a trailer on YouTube. I don't know. You guys tell me. Maybe somebody knows more about it than me. Let's see. Brad says, "See, Brian, if they don't show Chiller Night on streammedia.tv, thank God for Chiller Night reruns on YouTube. I got it all covered, Brian. I'm sure you appreciate that, Brian. LOL. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and Brad's right there. They have, if you feel like watching some Chiller Night Theater tonight, we do have those on the Chiller Night YouTube channel. So go there, and if you're not a subscriber, it wouldn't hurt anybody, I don't think, to go ahead and subscribe to that. Maybe hit that little bell thing to notify. I don't know. I hear everybody saying that stuff, so might want to do that. And then, yeah, go through there, and you can pick out just a plethora of movies to choose from the last 3 or 4 years that we've been doing, at least the Chiller Nights with, well, there's more than that. There's a lot more. There's more than that, but those are the ones. Oh, I think I have them from 2016 and up. So maybe even 2015. Anything below that, I don't have on YouTube, because those were the old shows. Sleepy Hollow Theater. Brad says they would be great guests on your show. yeah, you never know. Porta says, Laurie Cordell was born on July 15th, 1954 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 68 years old. All right, good for her. Good for her. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. In fact, Bill told me this. We were talking about this, and he told me that George Romero, when he cast her for the part, he didn't realize at that time when he did that that was even Bill Cardell's daughter. So I mean, since then they become, like, I'm sure with the family, very close friends, but you know, he didn't even know that. So if you get a chance, watch my interview there with Bill Chilly Billy Cardell. That's on YouTube as well, on the Chiller Night YouTube channel. So Brad says, you and her father, Chilly Billy, were kind of close, especially with that interview with him. Well, with I I I wish I had been. I knew him as a friendly acquaintance, and I for probably about 2 years, off and on, I talked to him uh, quite in length on the phone. Probably, I don't think we ever had a conversation less than 35, 40 minutes. Very generous with his time with me, and for that I was always very appreciative. Especially when we were gearing up to do, he was going to have his own segment. Chilly Billy Cardell was going to have his own segment on Chiller Night Theater, a weekly segment. Now it wasn't going to be always, but it was going to be for 10 episodes, at least 10 episodes. And what we were going to do is I was planning to go, and we were talking, and then that was a lot of our conversations there too. Is the material we were going to be doing, and he said to me, he says, "What about having Jack Shadow on there with me?" And I said, "Oh, that would be amazing. I would love to do that." So the plan was Jack would introduce Bill Cardell, and then Jack would just kind of step off and let Bill do his thing. And we were going to be in Jack Shadow's castle, and he would be telling more of his memories. It wasn't really skits that we were going to be doing. It was more Bill Cardell was going to be talking about some of his memories, which chiller memories, and meeting Vincent Price and things like that. Which I thought that would be amazing to have that on Chiller Night Theater, because he was very supportive of what I was doing, and he said, I appreciate you keeping the chiller spirit alive. So he was going to do that, and we were going to go down. I was going to film all 10 segments in one day, and then I would just edit it up and put it into 10 different episodes. And what happened was 6 days before I went to go film with him, then unfortunately I received a phone call saying couldn't do it because of some serious health concerns. And then sadly 6 weeks after that phone call he had passed away. So but that was just, I always remember that he was supported me, and he was very very, like I said, generous with his time. And it was amazing to me to be talking with this guy I grew up watching every Saturday night, and he was a very huge personality in Pittsburgh. If you are from the Pittsburgh area whatsoever, of Bill Cardell, at least back in the day, in the time that I grew up. So, yep, I'll always have fond memories of that. Let's see. Tracy says, brains, brains, neck, neck, no brain. Knock, knock, no brain? Brains, brains, knock, knock, no brain. Terrence says, boomers versus zombies. Okay, sure. Yeah, why not? Lasercorn says, hey, peeps, sorry I'm late again. Hey, first of all, before I even finish your sentence there, I was 20 minutes late. I didn't even think I was having the show. So no need to feel bad. My family and I are in a whirlwind tour of Toronto, Niagara Falls, and Buffalo. Ah, cool. I have eaten my weight in poutine, and I am not ashamed. Okay, all right. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. All right, Laser. Tom says, Terrence says, Lasercorn, howdy. Terrence says, Brian, did you ever interview Lori Cordell? I did not. The only time I really had any interaction with her was uh, after I had received that phone call saying, Chili Billy couldn't do the show. Very shortly after that, Lori started posting some nostalgic pictures of her father, and so I did reach out to her and said who I was and said my association with her dad and what I said I noticed you posting these pictures and I hope everything's okay, and then she explained what was going on. So I had a little bit of news about that before it became public. So but that was very kind of her to do that. But as far as like she didn't know me personally, but that was I don't know, it was a strange thing, but that's the only interaction I've had with Lori. But he does, he did have another daughter. Oh, he does have another daughter who lives in Pittsburgh, who I have communicated with, and she was talking to Billy, Bill's son Billy, and she said that she was watching the interview and enjoyed the interview and contacted Billy and said, oh yeah, I was there that day, which he was. He was there the day that I was interviewing him, and normally Billy would answer the phone when I was calling there. So let's see. Brad says 5 minutes until Chiller Night on YouTube. Yeah, you could watch it on YouTube if you want to watch it at 9 o'clock to keep with the routine of things. Have at it. You like I said, go on there and Brad picked. Well, last week, if you didn't catch last week's, Tom I know suggested Fiend Without a Face, and Brad picked Horror Express, as well as Silent Night, Bloody Night. So there's a few. You might get on there and see something that really grabs your eye and interest. So, but yeah, if you feel like doing that, have at it. I hope you do, and I hope we can get back on next Saturday. It's the reconnecting part that is from what I understand, from what I was told this week, that's the real bugger. So the disconnecting and moving part is one thing, and that's fairly easy, but it was the reconnecting, as I was being explained, that that is the biggest hurdle. So, but hopefully, if we're not back on next Saturday, I will try to think of something so that I don't just have to refer you to YouTube. But if you go to YouTube, I do appreciate it. So always, anytime anybody watches the show and supports the show by doing that, much appreciation. It's 8:59. Look, I mean, I don't have to rush, but I will say this. Just give me another minute. What I'm doing here with the store here at the Cranberry Mall is going to include Chiller Night Theater. The set will be put up. It's not yet because I'm working everything on the escape room. But once that's done, Chiller Night Theater will now be within the same store as the escape room, the haunted house. Like that's what I'm doing right now. So it'll take a little bit of time, but once everything's up, I'm going to try like crazy to have live shows from that location. So that's my goal anyway. So hopefully that happens. If not, everything will be pre-taped. unless we do them with the virtual set, which are fun too. So, um, let's see. Porter says, "Would you consider interviewing Donna Ray?" I would love to. I don't know how to get in touch with her. I have no. If anybody knows her, please, you know, put me in. You know, put us in touch. I don't know how to contact her. I don't know how, but yeah, that would be amazing. I would love to. Uh, Pat Savan says, "Home sick tonight. Glad to see you made it." Oh, thank you for joining us. I hope you get to feeling better soon. Um, Tom says, "You need to give us a video tour of it in progress." Yeah, I've been kind of keeping a little video documentary, not as thorough as when I do the haunted houses, but I have a few videos and pictures that I've taken that I hope the intent is to compile it all together in a little documentary. Um, so Pat Savan says, or even a simple picture stills tour. There you go. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, it's just a matter of now, me putting stuff together. Ah, Ava gives me a heart. Oh, thank you, baby. All right, so thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining me as I was late, but thanks. And like I said, you're welcome to go on YouTube and shift through the episodes, and hopefully we'll be back up and running here. Maybe next week. Fingers crossed. All right, folks. Have a good night. Have a good chiller night. We'll see you next week.